Okay, for these sample problems, what we're going to do is first, of course, simplify the polynomials, but then we're also going to classify them using in terms of degrees and then in number of terms, like we did from last week's lessons. Okay, so when I look at this problem, I first notice that it's not in standard form. So that's what we have to do first. Put it in standard form. In order to do that, we take the number with the largest degree, put it in front, and then in descending order all the terms that come after. So we'll start by rewriting this. 4x to the third plus 5x squared minus 9x minus 3. And then same over here. We start with 5x to the third negative 2x squared plus 2. Okay. So then I'm going to use the vertical method. Like I said from last clip, I feel like it's easier to visualize the like terms. So we'll start with this first one. 4x to the third plus 5x squared minus 9x minus 3. And then I'm going to bring this term down, making sure that I line up each like term with the other. Notice there is no negative or any other number with an x in it, so I'm just going to leave that blank. But I'll maybe make a square there so that I know that that's something that just kind of falls straight down. All right, so then we just add them straight down. 9x to the third plus 3x squared minus 9x minus 1. Just like that. And so then when I look at this, I know that the degree is 3, and I know that the term is more than 3, so it's called a cubic polynomial. There you go. All right, let's do the next one. So we see that it is subtracting this term from this term. So I'm going to use that negative, and I'm going to distribute it to both the 3x and the 4 when I rewrite it. So I have a 5x squared plus 2. Actually, I don't need to do that. Minus 3x minus 4. Okay? So I'm going to put this in vertical form. 5x squared. And then I have a little blank here because I have an x there, which will go like that. And then I have a plus 2 and a minus 4. So then looking at this, I'm going to add this straight down because I've already applied that negative, so that's already set. So I have 5x. That looks good. Let's try that again. So I have a 5x squared minus 3x minus 2. So this term starts at the second degree or a quadratic, right? So it is called a quadratic. And because there are 3 terms, it's called a trinomial. Okay, next one. We have 4x plus 3 plus 3x minus 2. Let's just set this up. Looks like it's going to be a pretty easy one. Set us up in a vertical form. Four plus 3, 7x. 3 minus 2 plus 1. So the degree is a single degree, so that's called a linear binomial because there's only 2 terms. Okay, so let's look at this last sample. I thought I'd include it because it looks like it could be a little bit more complicated because it has multiple different kinds of variables. But I just want you to know, let's not get too confused. It's just the same thing. We combine like terms like we always would. So I'm going to set this up in vertical. And we combine the like terms, make sure that they are right on top of the other similar term. And this just happens to have, and this is a z by the way, no term. All right, so we're going to add them straight down. So we have 9x plus 3y plus z. All right, so looking at, like we always have, the highest degree, it happens to be x to the 1. So it is a linear problem, and it's a linear trinomial
because it has 3 terms.